Okay, to answer this question, what did I say in the beginning of our relationship that gave you a map as to what I needed and wanted?
You let me know right away that you weren't interested in having basically a pen pal. You didn't want to just be texting back and forth, that you were more interested in, getting to truly know somebody, and you wanted consistency with communication, and that you wanted to essentially get off the app, since we did meet on an app. You didn't want to, waste time not getting to know one another and being genuine within it. So you let me know that I needed to communicate that to you. And so I immediately got you off the app, and, by first calling you, I believe, and we had a phone conversation, and then I immediately asked to FaceTime you. And so we were very purposeful within our way of initiating the dating process, because you immediately let me know that this is what you were looking for, this is what you needed, and you didn't have time because you had things going on in your life that were important to you, and you weren't here to waste time. So you outlined that, hey, you were serious about dating, you were looking for certain things in a person, and that you wanted someone who was consistent with their communications.
How did I present it in the early stages of dating?
Yeah, you didn't say, like, I need this, I need that. I think your presence and your posture allowed me to know exactly what it was that you were searching for. And just through different conversations and different life experiences that you had shared with me, let me know what a type of man that you actually needed in your life and what you were searching for without you having to say the words.
I think if I remember correctly, I was very I was upfront, but I didn't over explain. I said it once or twice what I needed. So I made it clear that I wasn't interested in texting back and forth throughout the day, that I appreciated going on a date, that I appreciated meeting you face to face, that I didn't like being left on red. And I said those things just off the cuff in conversation, and I said them one time. I didn't harp on them, I didn't over explain, and you picked up on it and you met those needs without me having to do the most to get you to do that.
Right. But that's because I am someone who has done some healing work and realized the importance of listening in a relationship, and how key that is to having a positive relationship, right? If you need to listen to the key words that a woman gives you. We've said this many of times about men needing to be purposely driven and chase-oriented, but they also need a roadmap sometimes on how to do that. And so what I liked about you is you were not specifically direct like you're talking about, but you still let me know what it is that you were needing. And so it gave me kind of a guideline on how I wanted to approach you in the beginning stages.
Yeah, do it without a ton of energy behind it. You're not trying to be controlling or demanding or domineering. You're just trying to give him a general roadmap while still maintaining an air of confidence, calm, and peace. You really should be in a centered state of peace when you're dating, because you've done the healing work to be centered in who you are. And so you're not coming at him in this desperate energy of I need you to do A, B, C, and D. You're demurely telling him what you need at times, and then if he doesn't meet those needs, you're not waiting around for him to rise to the level to be deserving of you. He takes the information that you give him, and a man who's divinely purpose-driven and has healed will run with that.
100%. He will actually appreciate it. He will want to please you. He's going to want to do those things for you because he already now knows those are important to you. So he knows that's a key way to your heart. And so if he's truly into you and wants to be with you, he's going to want to do everything he can to have that heart shared with him, right? And because that's the end goal. The end goal is to fall in love with somebody, to be in a wonderful relationship, and to feel that back, right? So if you're giving that to her, which only allows her to be in her safety and feel protected from it, then she's going to reciprocate that and give it back to you. And so it's actually really good to have some information up front without being too overt about it.
Well, it's like you always say, it's the 90-10 rule, right? Give him 10% of your energy and direction around this. We're not harping on it and spending 90% of your emotional energy to show him how to treat you. He knows how to treat you because he's a divine masculine, and he's not afraid to show up for you and do the most. And he's doing 90% of it. And you're sitting back and receiving and giving him the roadmap by that 10% of where to go.
Yeah. He will 100% jump all in if he's into you. He's going to, move boulders. He's going to drive, an hour to come see you for 5 minutes because he wants you to feel the importance of his consistency and how much you mean to him. And so by you giving him those little hints throughout it, that's important. Like little things you told me, you would tell me what your love language was. Your love language is you enjoy gifts and stuff like that, right? So I would be purposeful. You don't have to have a lot of money to do things. It's just thoughtfulness, right? It's showing up with something that is going to make her smile at that day, right? Unexpected, right? And not just because it's Valentine's Day, not just because it's her birthday, but I go out of my way to ensure that she always has flowers at home. Like, as soon as the flowers die, I'm going back out looking for flowers.
You need to get me more, by the way.
I already thought about that today.
And actually, I never ask you to do that, but I'm just saying.
The funny thing is I actually woke up this morning thinking about, we just got back from our trip and there's no fresh flowers in the house. I need to go get her flowers today.
Aww.
So I'm already on it.
I know you
and
are.
I'm already.
I don't have to say anything. All I gotta do is look confused.
But I'm already thinking about things like that. That's my point. It's to make her smile. It's to make her feel loved each and every day. And so that is my purpose. And so I'm excited to do that for you.
I love you.
I love you.